Good morning, YouTubers. T Square with T Square Talk. So I hope everybody's having a great morning. It is Sunday morning, and cryptos have just been on fire. And we are not a crypto channel. We are a gold and silver channel or a prepper channel. But we talk about all things kind of money and a lot of different topics. So today I kind of want to touch base on cryptos. I want to start off with cryptos, but then I want to tie it into silver. And I want to start off by saying, hey, for those of you guys that are into Bitcoin, cryptos, Doge, Shiba, or whatever you are into when it comes to digital assets in terms of cryptocurrencies, congratulations. Hopefully you are up. I know I have some and they are on fire. And I was sitting here last night doing the math and I was like, man, if all my money was in Shiba instead of silver or gold, man, would I be doing good today. But I'm happy anyway. And here's the thing. Think about the stress that comes in with seeing an asset just really skyrocketing. A lot of people don't think about that. Knowing when to get out, when to stay in. I actually know someone that put a good amount of money into Dogecoin. And when we were talking about it, I mean, it was like 4 cents, 5 cents. He heard it. He said, you know what? He heard about it from a few other people and he put in. And he rode it all the way up to like $75,000. But he wasn't selling. He felt like it was going to keep going up. And we all know what happened to Dogecoin. Dogecoin eventually went all the way back down to 6 cents. It's actually sitting, I think, at like 14 cents now, 12 or 14 cents. So a lot of people lost a lot, but a lot of people got out. Even me, I put in a bunch of money into Shiba. And, you know, I started out putting a bunch into Doge, made a good amount of money, and then I ended up thinking, there I go, that cryptos were just, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe cryptos were going to be the wave of the future. I put a bunch of money into another coin. It didn't end well on that coin. I ended up basically giving up most of my Doge profits, except for the stuff that I put in gold. And, you know, the funny thing was, those 2 ounces of gold, I still got them. They didn't go to zero. They're probably never going to go to zero. I don't believe they would. And the coin ended up plunging, the remainder of the coins of the other ones. So, then I ended up taking some of the money and I put it in Shiba. And Shiba, like I said, right now is just on fire. And I'm like, you know, at what point do you want to pull out? Now, I'm not back 100% even yet on Shiba. I still need roughly, probably a good, I hate to say this because it sounds bad to some people that don't know crypto, but probably another 100%. Another 100%, maybe 120% before I am back, even on Shiba. However, after what we've seen this past week of 130% in 1 week, that just goes to show how quick money it can change. And if it can go up this quick, it can go down this quick. A lot of people don't think about what could happen on the downtrend. Now, you know, I was sitting here and I was talking to someone on the phone too, and I said, you know, if the coin goes up, would you want me to call you if I see it in the middle of the night? And the person said, well, you wouldn't be able to. I keep my phone on silent. Here's the thing. When it comes to cryptos, it can fall in the middle of the night and there ain't no way out. There ain't no way to jump in and out with silver, there's no way to jump in and out. With cryptos, you can sell on a minute. It takes literally just minutes to sell, and it takes minutes to fall because of that. You know, when we see these little pullbacks of 50 cents or $1 on silver, that's not really the end of the world. I mean, I still got my ounces. It doesn't really matter if they say they're worth $25, $20, $5, $10, whatever. I still got the ounces. You know, I was telling someone asked me, how easy is it to liquidate? You know, I've never had a problem selling it. Worst case scenario, I may have to drive to the city and bring it to one of the refineries where they're just going to buy it and melt it down. possibly something like this. I don't know if they would melt this down. I would be shocked if someone melted this down. But here's the thing. A lot of people, once you know people around you that collect this type of stuff, you're not going to have a hard time selling it, in my personal opinion. And yeah, you can't call someone in the middle of the night if the price is dropping. But I did say, hey, if you ever see silver drop down into 21 whatever, give me a call. I don't care what time it is. I'll get up for 21 something, and I will call one of the companies, essentially, that I have bought from, or I'll go on their website and I'll put my order in the middle of the night. It's interesting how people view cryptos and silver. One, they're not the same asset. They're not even close to being the same asset. They're both an investment. Some people will make the argument that silver's not an investment. Someone's probably already typing that right now as they're listening to this. But in a way, it goes up and down in terms of dollars. Because unfortunately, the world does revolve around dollars, and we have to use dollars because that's what the majority of the sheep in the world use. And right now, a lot of the sheep, including, I'll even say I'm a little bit of a sheep because I am putting money into crypto. I mean, I'm not putting new money in. I've still got my money in it. And I have a magic number that I'm willing to get out at because it's real money once you take it out. Once you take out your money, you put it in gold, silver. This has been around forever. This is not going to go to zero. I mean, I know some people could say, oh, you can't say that. You never know. I don't know, but it hasn't in the past. I mean, I guess oil can't go to zero. We saw it go to negative 45. So, I mean, anything could happen. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you guys my thoughts. We had oil go to negative $45. Think about that for a minute. Could that happen with silver? Yeah, but what do you think would happen? You think anybody's going to sell it at that? Nobody in their right mind is going to sell silver when the prices plunge that low. I mean, a lot of companies like AtMax and stuff, they were literally shutting their doors. They were closing. Why? Because they weren't going to take orders. They shut their website, no new orders. They weren't changing the prices. They weren't doing any of that when it went down to $11. So the idea that, silver can go to zero or it can plunge to some crazy, ridiculous number down, nobody will sell it. Inventory will dry up. You might have one item on their website and it will just be the collectible items that they're not changing the price. I mean, think about that for a minute. You got a collectible eagle and they're asking $100 for it, and silver drops to, let's just hypothetically say, the paper price on silver drops to $11 again. They're not going to sell bullion. It's not going to happen. And, here's the thing that really worries me. A lot of people are right now flooding their money. I mean, it's great. They're flooding their money into cryptos. How quick do you think big money? Do you think big money's not already in crypto? That they already don't have their positions? Once they make their money, they're going to pull out and we are going to see it just plunge in price. And then you're going to see the weak hands getting out. They're going to be selling their spots. And then it's just going to plunge even more. And then possibly big money will get back into it. By that point, people already lost too much of their savings. They've lost too much of their wealth. And that's assuming that cryptos are even here to stay. I know some people say they're not. Some people will say they are. And maybe they will be here to stay. I mean, the blockchain technology is awesome. It's really one of a kind technology. It's amazing what they can do with blockchain. I mean, they can tokenize your house. They can tokenize your silver, your gold. They can tokenize anything and have an incredible blockchain for the data. Some people say that's why they're going to go to digital currency, CBDC. And that's a possibility. I mean, I think that, anything that they do in the technology field is good. However, it can all be duplicated. Remember that. So a specific coin can be in today and out tomorrow as more and more coins start popping up again because the market is growing on it. With silver, you are in an asset for a long time. Same with gold. I say silver sometimes, but I mean silver and gold. When I say gold, I mean silver and gold. Unless I specifically say that, we might see gold triple in price and see silver quadruple in price. You know, I think that silver has a lot more ways to run. I found it interesting. I was actually watching something over in China the other day where they opened up a new mall and we were just seeing the gold desks just get wiped out instantly. People were buying out all the gold instantly. Shelves were empty. Why? Because young investors are starting to realize that paper currencies are getting watered down too fast. And they truly are. Whether it's the dollar, the yuan, the ruble, the whatever, they're all getting watered down. And you're getting less and less stuff for your currency. But when it comes to gold and silver, this is real money. When the dollar or the ruble or the yuan or whatever the currency is that people use goes down in price, I mean, that just means that it costs them more money to buy whatever commodity you want. Like this bar of silver right here. I mean, maybe at one time, in fact, I don't even have to say maybe. I remember when this 5-ounce bar of silver cost $75. That was $15 an ounce. And then, now what is it today? I mean, today you're lucky if you can get it at 1 1/4. So, I mean, you know, it's something to think about. And here's the thing. If we may continue to see this trend for a little while as more and more money move into cryptos. And maybe silver and gold will get beat up a little bit more. I kind of hope it does. I hope there's more buying opportunities. Because if there is, it gives me and you and other people watching this video and other people out there that maybe ain't even watching this video an opportunity to buy more of it at a cheaper price. And one day, when it comes back into favored, then all of a sudden, that's going to be it. Everybody will flood their money into it, and there's just not enough of it out there. I was reading another article today about another company that is finding themselves in court because they lost millions and millions of dollars in gold that they were warehousing for people. I mean, where does it end? So with that being said, we're going to end this video. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Don't take this negative towards crypto. I'm not a negative crypto person. I'm not either way. I just think gold and silver is here for the long run. Crypto technology is here for the long run, but individual cryptos, you can see them change top dog, who's on top, who's on bottom from one day to the next. It doesn't take much. We've seen many times where top dogs get toppled. You got more room to fall when you're all the way up to $60,000 per coin. I'm pretty happy with the returns on my 0.000022 Shiba Inu coin. And this is not in any way a suggestion to buy any one coin or silver or anything. You do you. Literally. And just, you know, I'm telling you guys my thoughts on stuff. Use it as experience. Think about it. And then roll with whatever you think's best for yourself and your family. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. And y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.